Welcome back to Central Valley Talk, where we meet and talk to people who have businesses, services, events coming up. People who are doing cool stuff. People who have things they provide for the community. We want to meet you guys. Come on our show. It's free to come on Central Valley Talk and be interviewed. Has COVID shut your business down? Are you still going? Have you had an effect? Well, we asked one of our old friends to come back. Tina Payton is here and her daughter, Savanna. And you guys hang out up by Shaver. And when people buy a cabin for their, they want a vacation place to go, but they want to rent it out when they're not using it, they hire Tina Payton Cleaning Service, I think.
Yes.
So they'll rent their cabin out to somebody for the weekend or a week or whatever. When that person's done, you go in and clean it up and get it ready for the next person.
Right. And then some. They basically, we start with, they give me a call, they buy a cabin up there, and they give us a call, and they say, we would like to set up our thing through VRBO or Airbnb, but we don't know what to get, and we don't know, so we tell them what they need to get. You get this much toilet paper, and this much, the sheets. There's a lot of
linens. Yeah. She'll make a list.
That, huh?
She'll make a list for them.
The linens, the towels, everything that would have to go in a house, toilet paper.
Because they're trying to be independent.
Yeah.
So instead of like a management company, like she'll come in and help them out a little bit more than like a
There's
management
usually
company.
the owner of the cabin, person that rents the cabin, and the person that cleans the cabin.
Right.
And there's another group that wants to get in the middle of that, the big management companies and
Yes.
stuff. They don't even need that. They should
that's
call
right.
Tina. Call
That-
Tina
that's
Payton
right.
if you're
That's right.
going to Shaver. Is it just Shaver, or what all do you cover?
Shaver, Tollhouse, and Auberry,
And Huntington.
Huntington
like,
for sure,
area.
too.
Yeah, you'll go up to Huntington.
Yeah. We'll go up there.
Yeah.
Now, we have viewers from all over the country, all over the world. So if you're watching us, you want a cool place to go, come to the Fresno area, fly into Fresno, drive to Shaver. It's an hour.
It's about an hour. No, yeah.
From here.
From here, it's
Yeah,
about an
it's
hour.
like
Fresno about an hour. Huntington's
Yeah.
hour and a half or a
Yeah.
little more.
Yeah.
And you can rent cabins fairly affordable.
There's like 180 something cabins up there for rent.
Wow.
From them, and of course, property management's got a hold of.
K&K,
Property management has got a hold on a lot of those cabins, but there are some, like the COVID thing happened, and they shut down those companies, the property management company, but they were still allowed to rent to essential workers, and so that's pretty much passed, and as far as I know, it's okay now for them to rent through the VRBO, which is vacation rentals by owners.
Right.
And,
Airbnb.
Airbnb also, VRBO, Airbnb, and HomeAway has Shaver Lake. You just click in on the Google, just look up VRBO Shaver Lake and Airbnb Shaver Lake, and you'll be able to select, And you looked at the reviews. Reviews are very, very important.
Oh, yeah, good. Well, one I hadn't heard of is the VRBO, Vacation Rental by Owner.
Yeah.
You find a place to rent up there. But most important, if you're going to buy a place or you bought a place, to talk to Tina, you don't need to go through with some big management company.
No.
They take all your profits. And
They do.
And they're probably going to turn around and hire
And
Tina
I don't
anyway.
charge a thing to set you up. I don't charge anything. I just go in there. That it actually benefits me in my business, and to do the cleaning. That's how I get my jobs, is by letting them get started. And it's scary. It's scary at first. If anybody wants to buy one, they get very nervous about doing it on their own. They want to
You get
go.
free advice, right?
Oh yeah, I'm like, because I love the new clients. I just love them to come into me, and I love setting up their cabins. Like I'll tell them, like one lady yesterday was asking me, well, what should I do for decoration in there? And I'm like, well, don't use much, because it's a lot of knick-knack stuff. You don't really need a lot of
People
knick-knack
coming in
stuff.
that may not respect your
And
space.
it feels not like a motel feeling when you got other people's things lingering around the cabin. So, there's different size cabins, there are tons of different sizes to fit everybody's needs. And there's the one-night renters and the two-night renters, and then there's some people that rent for 30 days, they
Well,
accommodate.
you made me think of something I had not thought of before we came on the air, but the person who buys a cabin, they're going to have things for the tenants, the people around.
Right. Paper
Sheets,
towels.
linens, towels,
Soap.
all that kind of stuff.
Yes, and you definitely want it clean. That is like one of the most things talked about on the reviews, is the cleaning part.
And you can't
Cleanliness.
just, if you live in L.A. and you buy a cabin in Shaver, or even Fresno, you buy a cabin, you don't want to race up the hill every time.
No,
Change sheets and For one thing, it takes me like an hour to change sheets. You guys do it in seconds, right? You know what
we
you're
get them
doing.
done quick. We're good.
Yeah.
We're really good.
Sheets.
Yeah.
And we're fair. We're fair. Like Shaver Lake is known for its high prices for just about everything, and and we're pretty savvy on our maintenance too. Like if somebody calls and says, "Oh, there's a toilet that's leaking all over the place up there. Will you run up there to the cabin?" We are more than happy to jump in our car.
You're there.
And we will say we'll call a plumber if we need to.
Yeah, and like yard work and like all types of stuff.
There's all kinds of things. that are
Yeah.
going
Yeah, it's a
on up
big-
there,
The
so-
whole thing, the whole package.
So if somebody's watching and say, "Oh my gosh, I have a cabin up there and I
Yes.
want to get it rented out," how do they reach you guys? Tina Payton Cleaning Service. How do they
Mostly
reach
on
you?
Facebook is where you'll find a lot of like our references, and our phone number and
Reviews.
Reviews. That's important, huh?
it is. That's like that's the deal. Is the 5-star review thing is one of the most important things that I keep up is the 5-star reviews because when you're clicking around looking for a place, you don't want one that's like 2 stars because it's not really. And that's the thing with property management. They've got so many, I guess, is why their quality of cleaning is.
And they underpay their workers,
Oh,
and
I
so they're
see.
not in it.
Oh, the property management company tries
They
to do
don't-
their own cleaning and stuff.
They do
Yeah.
that. That's what they do.
They hire people to
and they're
Yeah.
not into it like
Sometimes-
heartfelt, because
sometimes
they're
day
getting
workers
paid.
and stuff.
Yeah, they're getting paid measly for the amount they should.
Yeah,
And
it's super sad.
Yeah.
And I
actually.
just share the whole thing. I'm like, you know what, girls? If you clean this cabin, you get all the money. I just love what I do, and I love my crew. My crew's so good. I have an excellent crew.
And it keeps you living up there in Auberry.
Yeah.
Yes. Bless you.
Now, so they go to Facebook and type Tina Payton Cleaning Service. They'll find you.
Oh, yes. You
On
can find it
Facebook?
if you just click in Tina Payton Cleaning Services on Google at facebook.com. You'll find it on there too.
Okay,
And
good.
it'll have, like I said, it's got our references. And yeah, don't be afraid if you want to rent your cabin out. It's not really.
It's not that big a deal.
It really isn't. And I got owners that are willing to step up to show other owners how to do it.
Good.
Because it really is all about the profit. And they're just having, it's funny is a lot of women come towards me and they're like, well, we want to rent this, but my husband says he doesn't want to rent our family cabin out because he doesn't want to get ruined and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then I'll talk them into it. I'm like, no. And then, so now I've got, quite a few wives that are like, yay, we're making all this money. And they love it. They're like addicted to it.
They can make a lot of money.
They
renting
do
out
make
that.
a lot, and they just love it. We just have a good thing going on up there, and so and it's nice and cool up there. A bunch of cabins, though. Everybody should come look it up because
So right now in Fresno, it's about 100 degrees. What do you think it is up there?
Like 80s
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
nice. Yeah, and
Yeah.
in the evening it gets cold. You can even build a fire. In the
It
evenings 'cause
actually,
it gets
yeah.
so cold, does it? So,
Yeah, it does.
And if you're really kind of smart about it, you find the time for your vacation during the week because on the weekends it's pretty crowded up there
Yeah.
right now. It's flourishing finally. We almost lost everything up there because of the COVID.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't seen any COVID, and I've been cleaning ever since it happened. I've been going in there with my mask and my gloves, and I deep cleaned every single cabin I take care of to make sure.
It's slowing down though. After Labor Day, it's gonna be like a big slowdown.
Little trick.
So we have like a
trick.
special though, like for a fall special, like it's gonna be 30% off for like first-time customers
Oh, nice.
that get on. So I don't know. If
Now,
they wanna-
I ate up there at a Mexican restaurant. I think we ate out on the porch.
Yeah.
Are there
Yes.
places to eat there at Shaver?
we just ate one. Yeah, we just ate there yesterday. They have like pickle fries.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
never had.
Pub and
Delicious.
grub. The pub and grub, yeah.
Good.
Pub and grub, Shorthorn, the Pizza Parlor, Seasons Bistro, and the Trading Post are all open up there for
But
food.
you have to eat outside.
You have
right?
to eat outside, but it's not complicated to go there. It's not like a lot of places where you're standing in line for hours, whatever. It actually gets you through, gets you a table.
They learn how to survive through COVID. So
Yeah.
Shaver Lake's alive, and the
Yeah.
rental business is alive. And if you have a cabin, or if you're just thinking of getting a cabin, you want to ask Tina in advance, like what are the costs going to be to get it clean and get some support and stuff. She'll tell you it's free to find out this information.
Yep.
Tina Payton Cleaning
Yeah,
Service.
just look me up and we'll be happy to help you.
Very good.
So.
You're watching Central Valley Talk. We'll be back with more right after this.